Hello everyone, I'm Alex and welcome back to another video. Hopefully you guys are doing well. In today's video, I wanted to look at Ricegum.
Did it feel good though?
Because I've been studying him ever since the content cop was released to see whether he would be held accountable for anything or whether he would inevitably get worse. Now you may be wondering, how can Ricegum get worse from the content cop? And I was also pondering the exact same question. And then I regretfully turned on one of his videos. I just want to remind you, this is the guy who used to say stuff like this.
Alright, if anybody in the comments says, if she's 13, I'm 13, you fucking knock it off right now. Like, you knock it off. I'm kind of dizzy, man. Holy. Nah, but she needs some chill, because she's, I mean, is she actually, like, 13? Because, I mean, she's low-key. Like, she can.
About 14-year-old girls. Number 1, Ricegum is probably one of the only people who has taken a content cop and actually benefited from it to the point where he's actually using it to make his content worse. Due to the fact that a content cop couldn't stop him in his tracks, he's basically just decided to up the clickbait and up the piss poor videos. And I don't mean piss poor in quality, because he has made a few improvements. He doesn't actually use a webcam microphone to record anymore.
Hey guys, it's me again, and today we'll be
because there's nothing more annoying than having 10 million subscribers and recording with an echo. Mate, you make like 100 grand a month, just invest in a microphone. But since he's got his 20 videos out of it and a couple of mid-rolls, he's decided to up the sexual themes. Don't know why I did that with my hand. Didn't really showcase anything. I want to turn on one of his newest videos, and you may see that I am subscribed, but that's purely for research purposes only. I was curious, okay? I'll admit that. I was curious to see where he'd go. Now, quite obviously, a lot of Ricegum's videos rely on the editing, which is kind of an issue. His personality is pretty fucking bland, and I never really understand what he's saying most of the time. So the visuals on screen tend to actually be the only saving grace of the content. The issue is that he doesn't edit it. So it's kind of unfortunate. The best part of his content is not even the part that he even has any control over. But even so, I do expect him to look over the content he's producing. At least check the final edit. And assuming that he does do that, which maybe I'm giving him too much credit for, what I'm about to show you is worrying.
Yeah, that's my sister Ling Ling, and she's been having a lot of problems in the past with bullies, and I really love her, so I'm just trying to help her out and stuff. But the other day, she randomly texted me, just randomly, and was like, hey brother, can I have $10,000, right? And I'm just like, why does a little, 10-year-old girl need $10,000? There's this girl in my class that keeps flexing on me, I just want to fit in.
Did you see that? Did you see what they flashed on screen? So for the people who are hard of hearing, mainly because Ricegum records with a fucking awful microphone, there are visual aids that appear on the screen. And there were text messages that came up when he references the text messages. And they're from his sister. She's calling him daddy. Not just once. No, not just twice. I was just watching this, I was really confused. I was like, he isn't referencing his sister, is he? His younger sister calling him
10-year-old
daddy. It's like his content is so overtly sexual that he even has to sexualize himself and his sister. What the it feels weird. It feels weird to even say. You know, it's one of those videos, right? When you're watching it, you're watching back what the guy's doing, and you could feel the fact that you're incredibly uncomfortable while watching it. Because that's this bloke's entire fucking channel. Oh, what's this? A text message from my dad. And he's calling me dad. I can't even make that joke. I just don't want to. And those pop-ups that just appeared on screen where my dad calls me, that was edited by my editor. Yeah, I am the editor as well, but don't tell him that. The ImAllexx YouTube channel has just got incredibly meta, apparently. We're next level comedy over here. Now, if it isn't just the fact that he's sexualizing his family members, which is just odd, it's also the fact that he sexualizes his roommates, and I do believe they're completely in on it, and allow it, and encourage it, and probably even come up with most of the ideas in the first place. But it's just really fucking cheap, and not just that, pretty fucking degrading to watch. Every thumbnail is just him basically asking some sexual question about a woman in the vicinity. Can I touch your
What?
It's like his vlogs is just him trying to sexualize his roommates purely so he could upload a video that day. That's one of my pet peeves, is when people do stuff just for vlogs. See, I vlog when I'm doing something. I don't go out my way to make myself seem like a really entertaining, cool person so I can vlog. It seems like a backwards way to vlog. Like, a vlog is meant to be your life. But I don't believe he's just getting twins around every single day and getting them to make out.
Okay.
I also just want to mention, he didn't get the boys to make out with the boys, but he got the boys to make out with the women and the women to make out with the boys. So, Ricegum's sexist? We wouldn't know. There's no way we could know if Ricegum was in any way misogynistic.
Did it feel good though? How long did the rape last?
I think that's the real question. We need evidence that Ricegum is slightly odd with women, because I don't feel like there's enough of that on the internet yet. I'm gonna do something that's really gonna scare Ricegum off if he's watching this. All right? See that, Ricegum? You just watched a man kiss a man. Maybe he'd approve if I also called myself daddy when I did it at the same time. I just want to go through some other brilliant thumbnails that he's got going on. Now, this is a video where he basically goes around a supermarket with two women purely for vlog footage, and then he asks somebody whose boyfriend lives with them in FaZe Banks if Alyssa Violet could turn him on, which wasn't weird or creepy in any way, shape or form.
Yo, can you guys turn me on?
Good vibes only. I have a boyfriend, let her do it.
Hey, can you guys turn me on?
We've then got another one a week ago. Can I eat your booty? With two women in the thumbnail again. They both look like they're about to be. They don't look happy. I'm sure living with Ricegum is just constantly him asking overtly sexual questions, and the girl's going, "It's fine because he's brain dead. He's a fucking moron, so just let him do it." He then did a great video called "Which Song Is Worse," where he reacts to his entire music collection and just says it's shit, basically. Oh, he didn't do that. Oh, that I was self-projecting. He should have done that. As well as that, I'm pretty sure everybody fucking hates prank channels, mainly because of the fact that if they are real, you're probably being a prick. And if they aren't real, well, it's fake, so who cares? But Ricegum, the guy whose job is to basically not have one, has decided that it would be really cool if he goes into a library and blasts music out in public.
Don't miss my neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack.
Now, this isn't just irritating because, number one, he doesn't even edit his own content, so all he does is basically turn up and record it, so he isn't really doing any work anyway. But you've got people here who are working on stuff, studying, doing schoolwork, something that he probably never even graduated from, and he's just being a huge bellend in public, just believing that he is God, his YouTube content is great, he's going to piss all these people off who are actually there doing something, and then he's going to hand it over to somebody else who's going to fucking put some MLG sound effects over it, and that's it. His day of work is done. So all in all, since the Content Cop was released on Ricegum, he's become twice as irritating, twice as disrespectful, and twice as misogynistic. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Thank you for over 250,000 subscribers. You guys are fucking smashing it right now, and I can't thank you enough for that. Friendly reminder that we do still have some limited edition Internet Sensation stuff up on the store, and 2018 is coming up soon, so we should have an entire new release of designs and colours coming out, but I didn't tell you that. I hope you guys have a good day, and don't forget, respect women. I hashtagged it, so you know it's official. Peace out, people. Have a good day.